Yeah, it is. Welcome to another episode of the Ballinesian podcast here on the Polytickin network. Shout out to you for listening, watching wherever you are, whether on Spotify or Apple Podcasts or on the Polytickin network YouTube page. Make sure to follow, like, subscribe there. Shout out to Levasa Island Apparel, www.levasaislandapparel.com. Brother Uri out there in Modesto, California. There's another mobile fresh drop that's happening December 5th there at Via Dolorosa.
Ooh,
So if you're in Modesto, make sure to follow Levasa, get the information there,
go
and
get
be
you a
able to
blanket, man.
head down.
Those blankets are fire.
Ooh,
Ooh, those blankets
hey.
are so fire.
Follow the Instagram page le_vasa, LE_VASA. Yeah, we're here on the Polytickin Network. We are Samoans talking sports. Charger and Raider fan going to be breaking down, the upcoming battle in Los Angeles where the Raiders will fly 45 minutes west to face their AFC West rival. We're going to be self-scouting, breaking down how our opponents might beat our teams. So Charger and
I
Raider
mean,
fan going into Charger Raider week. It's going to be good.
yeah, just listen to me tell you how we're about to get our third win of the season. So,
I don't know. I don't think so. Uh, Shout out to the Polyticket Network, also to the Patreon, patreon.com/the Polyticken podcast. $5 or more gets you an extra episode every week. So definitely uh, follow and subscribe to the Patreon.
hey, so if you can get $5 an extra episode on the Patreon, what else can you do for $5 on the Patreon?
Oh, I'm glad you asked. Nah. We talked about, I think SoFi mentioned, one of the rappers talked about your favorite rapper would twerk for money if they could. So we were talking about the Patreon, like what that means about like, making your music and how you want to be intentional with that. But it also kind of got into, well, how much money would it take you to twerk your little butt off in public? So I wanted to ask you, 30 seconds at the mall, just right there as you're walking by Foot Locker. Someone's like, hey, we're going to pay you to twerk. How much money would it take for you to go 30 seconds of twerking in public?
All right, so first off, we're gonna have to like stipulations, like, because one, I'm like,
Stipulations.
not stipulations, but like the scenario. I'm sorry, situation. We're gonna have the situational context of this. One, I'm not a celebrity, so and no one knows me, so it's gonna be like, how much are you really gonna pay me, right? So
Yeah.
like, forget the if I say something like 500 bucks, like, "Oh, I'm doing it for 4 million." Okay, no one's gonna pay your ass or me to twerk for $4 million. So that with that being said, uh almost like 2,500, man. Give me 2,500, I'll do it, man.
2,500 and you will freely pop it
Yes,
back there.
yes, we are being realistic. 2,500, man.
Now,
Because that's
not for 1,000.
man, you know what? Yeah, man, we're haggling now. You're making
Well,
me
I'm saying,
feel
no, we're just seeing where the point is because if
I
I
don't
have
respect myself.
10 crisp $100 bills,
15, 1,500,
okay, but 1,000 is
1,500.
all I have. Will you do it for 1,000?
Fuck it, I'll do it for a
Okay,
thousand.
okay.
Yeah.
Actually, for $500, would you do it?
No,
No,
no, no. I got I got that.
take the 1,000. Take
I
the
think that
1,000.
right.
Uh, these fools said exorbitant amounts, two commas,
Oh
and that was
shit.
like, nah, dog, no way.
I, that's gonna be everybody. Like I get it. Like I know what they're talking about, but like in the real world, bro, I'm at the mall. You know what I mean? And I'm there to spend some money, and then I'm thinking, and somebody's like, bro, we're about to give you this bad. We're about to give you this thousand, and now I don't have to spend my own money at the mall. I'm gonna get this free money,
I'm
and
spending
you
a
know what
lot
I
of
mean. And I'm gonna spend that money. I'm probably gonna end up spending my money too because, you know, the card business is also gambling, but and I'm a degenerate. But yeah, no,
a thousand
realistically,
dollars.
that was $1,000, man.
I also I also said $1,000. and I was
$1,000.
laughed off of the Patreon for not knowing my worth. But
No, I
I'm
know
like,
my worth.
that's $1,000.
That's $1,000.
I feel like people would do it for less. I for sure I have worked in places where people have done it for way less.
Yes, we
And
both have. We both
yeah,
have.
so I'm just saying, man, that's hundreds of dollars. If you get hundreds of dollars for just I feel like the main thing was, oh, that's embarrassing, right? It's not manly. And if someone sees that, records it, you're done, you're finished. But it's the internet age.
Bro, I'm
It's a
finished already, man.
24-hour news cycle.
Ain't
Huh?
nobody know me. I'm finished already. What the
Yeah,
hell?
so that's what I'm saying. Like, oh, also in public, I'm not gonna see these people again. So what does
Right,
it,
right.
what does it matter?
Hey, I grew up in American Samoa. Ain't nobody know me out here. Okay, that's not true. People know me out here, like a few, but I don't care.
Yeah, yeah. So I don't know how much. If you're listening to this, first of all, subscribe to the Patreon. We're leaking Patreon content to you. But subscribe to the Patreon. $5 a month gets you an extra Polytickin episode every week, exclusive to the Patreon community, where you can also ask questions. I asked in the chat, "Yo, what's the topics?" Someone answered. I forgot. I am sorry. We're gonna hit that next next Patreon, and it was a sports question too. I just didn't check it this morning. My bad.
Hey, you know what? You asked them in the wrong context about what they would take to twerk. So you have to ask Sepha, like, hey, would you take these two Charizards? Would you take these two certain Charizards? And would you twerk? And then you gotta ask Marcus, would you take a issue number one Amazing Spider-Man?
Yes.
And see, you got to. It's the
Oh, okay. Make it into things they find
right,
valuable. Okay,
right,
I know.
right,
I see.
right, right,
There you go.
right.
Yeah, that's a whole new that's a whole new context of how to look at it. It'd be like, yeah, I would pop it back for some ultimate Pokemon trainer set card
See, there you
bundles
go.
boxes.
There you go. Hey, by the way, if you're looking for a UPC, the hype has died down, and if you need a Charizard PC, UPC, they're at GameStop now for 190 because people over they didn't overhyped it, but they were overpricing it, and now that it came out, and yeah, they're sitting at your
Back
certain
down
GameStop. You can get them
under 200.
online under 200 now, 180. So,
This guy.
which isn't a bad price.
GameStop sponsor us.
Right,
Freaking
right.
people took my money,
Uh,
made me resubscribe to be a member. Damn it. Bro, I went back and they were like, "You should really get the membership, otherwise these cards are going to be expensive." And I was like, "Oh, this is such a bad look for my investing." All right, what do we got? We have to go over what you let happen this week, Raider Nation. The birth of the Sanders son as a winning NFL quarterback. The Cleveland Browns hosted the Raiders? Nah, you guys,
no,
they, oh, yeah, yeah. The
hey,
Cleveland Browns traveled to Las Vegas.
hey, wait a minute. Before we go any further, comment down on that side of the screen right now. Comment
On the
down
what?
on that side of the screen. Comment down.
No, he's like, it's still too
Hey,
fresh.
comment down. You're a little too animated about it. It's just a loss.
Oh, no, it's a birth.
Hey, hey,
It's
hey,
a
hey.
generation of a legendary quarterback.
No,
I
definitely not. Uh,
don't.
definitely not. Um, man, you know what? They're just in a really bad spot right now. And then I'm going to keep saying this to you guys now. I wholeheartedly believe that both front office and Coach Carroll knew what they were doing coming into the season. I think they knew it was going to be a rebuild. The Chip Kelly thing was an experiment, didn't work out. Okay, he's gone. So, yeah. So the rest of the season is it's tough, man.
Oh,
You don't have the line that you want. You know, you were shifting guys around, and then your guys got hurt, and now you got to shift it around again. Your defense is, oh my gosh. They had chances to pick up guys like at the safety spot, but they took a chance, believed in like guys like Isaiah Polomau, who I was super hyped about. Of course, it's going to be a bias for me because he's Polynesian, Pacifica, so I was super hyped. I was like, oh yeah, blinded because I was like, yeah, he's been talked about every off season, and now he gets his, he got his chance and he's not doing very well with it in coverage. He can hit. I'll give him that. I can give yeah. But other than that, Jeremy
You,
Chin, he's been kind of a bright spot back there. I don't know if there's not too many bright
oh,
spots, so we'll take it. Uh,
you guys should look. Shedeur Sanders had an 8.7 QBR out
yeah,
of
the kid,
100.
look, man, he's good, man.
Nah,
He's
dog.
good, man. All the hype.
11 of 20, 209 yards, touchdown, interception, sacked once.
Shit.
8.7 QBR is crazy
Hey,
low.
I don't want to hear those numbers, man. I'm talking about intangibles you can't see on a piece
Nah,
of
dog.
paper.
Quinshon Junkins, 16 carries, 47 yards, two touchdowns, both of those out of the Wildcat, with Shedeur Sanders totally off of the field. Not even Joe
See?
Flacco, go park yourself on the sideline. Shedeur Sanders was off the field, and they brought in another
That
lineman.
that's the effect that he brings to it. Even when he's off the field, he still has his team hyped up and they're able to score. So yeah, yeah. Shut up, Lance.
Are you saying Shedeur Sanders is a great quarterback because he
No,
beat you and you wanted to
he's
be like, oh, we lost to a really good
he's not that great of a quarterback right now. I'm not saying he's not going to be.
8.7 QBR?
Hey, stop saying that. I heard it the first 5 times you said
Oh,
it.
I'm not saying it to be like, oh, you guys lost to a quarterback that posted a
Ugh.
sub double digit, a single digit QBR. I'm saying there's oh my god, the pregame speech that he gave. What do you want the people to see? And he was like, I'm who they've been looking for,
Oh my gosh.
and that's that. And he walked it off. He's like going for a viral moment. I feel like there's
The kid
some joy,
one.
some happiness, some like real pureness out of it, but also there's like so much manufactured
It is.
legendariness, I'd say.
Oh my gosh. Like, I mean, yeah, yeah. For the Raiders is just they're ready for the offseason, It's time to start no telling guys that hey, we probably won't have you back next season. This is probably at the point where some of these guys
True.
should be just like, yeah, they had a couple rookies on the line who were supposed to start, guys like Rogers and I forgot who else they were, but because they didn't practice well, they didn't get to play. So I mean,
Makes sense.
depending on what kind of person you are, you're like, well, that's cool that coaching staff was like they weren't ready. But how bad would they have been compared to the guys that you did put out there? Because they were pretty bad,
Oh,
you know? Like, and we've been seeing those guys for the past like at least 2, 3 games. So like maybe like put your coaching or switch up your coaching tactic and maybe just kind of throw them out there to the fire. I know they didn't practice well, but maybe they're game time guys. you know, you have to do something
it must have
different.
been really bad.
I, I don't know, man. I've been on coaching staffs where head coaches or guys who are in charge of like a certain position just have their guys that they're gonna and they don't really know what they have with those guys. So they're just yeah, some guys again favorites. That's what I was gonna try to say, but I don't want to say that. But uh,
That's fine.
I
That's
mean,
you saying Pete Carroll's favorites?
nah, I think more like yeah, I guess Pete Carroll is part of it too, but more like your positional coaches, like those guys really at the end of the year are gonna give in the report and tell you
Yeah.
like who's doing well, who should be played. They report to the coordinators, and then the coordinators report to the head coaches. So, um,
I was just thinking about that chain of command this week, how it's like, position coaches, coordinator, head
yeah,
coach, and how that whole works. And then I was like, oh man, this really is like a mini battle, like a war battle. This is a
for
game
sure,
of,
for sure.
advancing positions, doing scouting, figure out how to attack, how to defend, which I think is what makes it kind of friggin'
And the
exciting.
only way you can get away with like having like subpar practices is if you've been the guy that's been starting the whole time and doing well starting. I, I mean, it's tough I don't want to say that, but like that's the only way. If you've been starting and like you've been doing great on the field. When you come to practice, if you're going to be a subpar in practice, which if you're doing well on the field, you're probably not the guy being subpar at practice, honestly. You're
Yeah,
the guy like, going hard,
working
do
hard.
all the
Yeah.
reps. Yeah. So, but yeah, uh, you were gonna ask me how do you beat the Raiders?
Oh,
Uh,
but I'm still
no, I don't want to talk about anything else. We're
Geno
gonna,
Smith, 30 of 44, 285, a touchdown, no interceptions, which is a bright spot. Huh?
yeah,
Two fumbles, sacked 10 times.
and then again,
Jeez.
we're gonna go right back to the offensive line, but
Mhm.
it can't always be the offensive line, bro. You've been playing with them for the past 11 games. Like your internal clock now in the pocket should have been sped up now. You should already be seeing things like, oh, gotta let his ball go. You gotta be better now. Your situational awareness around you in the pocket has
Mhm.
gotta be different now. Can't take those sacks. But if it's not all on the offensive line, it's also not all on Gino.
I-
They
well,
did
man, Geno's body language and just the way he's acting after this, it looks really uh like he's mad. And it's like, bro, who you mad at? You're mad at the line, you're mad at Raheem Mostert, you're mad at everybody. It's at some point, it might be the coordinator, it might be the person on the field coordinating the offense.
for sure. And I'm pretty sure that's another thing. And I'm not defending Geno Smith, by the way, guys, because he deserves a lot of the blame for it. But at some point, you're going to be frustrated. You're probably frustrated with yourself as well. But you know, you're going to be frustrated with it. What are you most likely going to do? You're not going to stand on the sideline and yell at yourself. Maybe you should
Throw
just be
your
quiet.
helmet, throw your
Hey,
helmet.
I've
That's
seen
an adult
worse.
thing to do. I mean, I
Come on, you see guys on the sideline do unadulted things like,
okay, yeah, but
yeah,
it's like it's gonna happen. Like you said, right? It's on Gino to understand that his line isn't going to buy him enough time and to adjust his personal actions in such a way that it'll still be like a good quarterbacking move. He doesn't he doesn't think that acting like this is not good. Like he thinks that that's like, oh, this is leadership, this is going to get people fired up. If I yell at them, if I throw my helmet, if I pout, stuff like that. But
some people do. Some people think that that's how
I
they fire people up.
I think
And
most
again,
people are like, nah, this Buster.
he's
You're not winning. You're not doing well enough to be acting like this.
whether you're an adult or not, when you get frustrated and it blows up like that, some people react like that. Again, that's that's Gino. Doesn't It's not a very good look at all. Flipping off the crowd too for a second time this year.
Oh yeah.
And so the Raiders addressed that and they know that it's wrong. So yeah, Chip Kelly's gone. Um, I
Boom.
share the same sentiments as Max Crosby. He said he was close to Coach Chip Kelly, didn't want to see him leave. Like, they have a really good relationship, but at the same time, if you're 2-9 and nothing's going on, like, just the numbers
Mm.
alone, then you're obviously gonna have to try something new. So, uh, Chip Kelly's good. I'm not sad that Chip Kelly got fired. Not because I don't like Chip Kelly, but because he's probably gonna end up the head coach at one of these big schools that just released one of their coaches
Oh,
in college,
he'll
and
be
he's probably
fine.
going to turn because of the different the field size, hash marks, everything in college. Chip Kelly's going to go to one of these schools, and I promise you, he's going to make one of these schools a top five offense, probably a top five school in the country and football. So I'm not too sad about for him, just because I know he's going to fall on
No.
his feet in the college ranks. But as far as yeah, uh, I feel like he just really needs specific people to run that offense in the NFL, and he didn't have those guys. So yeah,
If
yeah,
I don't want to take up for Chip Kelly. Not like I think he's a bad guy or anything, but
no, not at all, not at all,
uh could have done a lot better.
for sure.
All right, Chargers host the Raiders in week 13. The Raiders are going to fly into LA and they play Sunday. I think it's 125. Pacific time. Your guys, well, the Chargers are coming off a bye week, so after that loss versus Jacksonville, they also, as you mentioned, Omarion Hampton has been cleared and designated for return. He is not confirmed to be coming back this week, but within the next 3 weeks, he's probably going to see
Yeah,
the field again. Uh, the Raiders having just played a game, Cleveland, Myles Garrett with the sacks, whatever. What would you say are the ways to beat the Raiders? If you're self scouting the Raiders, you're trying to figure out where to get better. How can other teams beat you?
I'm not gonna tell you. You're the enemy. I'm just going to. Hey, just show up at this point. Uh, just show up. Just now. You're gonna if you're on offense, you're gonna attack the defensive backfield because their corners
Mhm.
are young. Even Stokes, who's the veteran on, he's young out there. He was a first round pick a couple years ago. He's not living up to that pick. They got the rookie on the other side who plays a lot, still learning. Super athletic, but again, still learning. I guess the nuances of the league. Um, you got two safeties who can hit people for sure. Uh, Probably would serve them well to play closer to the line. Maybe end up being a linebacker, kind of like how they did Jamal Adams. So yeah, you're gonna go to the air a lot against them. They don't cover well right now,
Mm.
so maybe like over the top, right over the top, because yeah, the safeties have proven that they don't cover much.
Thinking about the Chargers offense attacking the Raiders defense, uh, obviously the offensive line problems are well documented. Losing Rashawn Slater, having Joe Alt switch sides, losing Joe Alt, losing Mekhi Becton half of the games, Trey Pipkins injured, trading for people, them not being the greatest. Um, so I feel like when it sounds like you're saying people should throw the ball versus the Raiders, right? Attacking the secondary that's both young and maybe not the best at
For
coverage.
sure.
But I'm thinking I do not understand how Max Crosby is going to leave this game with fewer than four sacks because he's going up against backups on either side that he's rushing. So it's like, okay, the Raiders' defensive backfield is young, attack them, but I don't know if they're going to be able to buy enough time for Justin Herbert to really get the ball downfield, to Lad McConkey, Quentin Johnston, Keenan
I
Allen,
mean,
even.
it's definitely gonna have to be uh it's gonna have to be up to the coaches on the Chargers side to scheme a way to chip block him wherever he goes or double team him as much as you can. They do have a pretty good another pass rusher on the other side. They also have they don't have much actually. They don't have much.
It's Max Crosby and next
And
year's draft picks.
yeah, I mean, yeah, they just it's gonna be like I said,
double
coverage.
Max double Max Crosby, and then take your time and find the targets in the backfield.
Yeah, you just have to worry about like because what's his name last year? See, I can't even remember his name because he's not even doing that well this year. But
Kyrie.
uh n- Tyree's all right, but I feel like he's just that he hasn't found his position yet. They want him to play inside a lot because just sheer size, like
Mhm.
and if you put him on the inside, he looks a little bit more explosive. You know what I mean? Because he's a natural defensive end, I guess. So if you put him on the inside, he's got the size to play there, the strength, a little more explosive. If he goes to the outside, he doesn't have the explosiveness you want as a defensive end. So um, I like him though. I think they should just permanently move him to D tackle and just maybe him get a little heavier
Oh,
at the D tackle spot. I think he's massive, like just not even heavy, just he's big and tall. The long arms would do him well on the inside, I think. But they had I can't remember his name. I don't even want to look him up right now because it's the Raiders and they've been giving me heartache since last year. But
who is that? What number?
he's the other defensive end.
Malcolm
Uh,
Coons.
Malcolm Kuntz, sorry. So Kuntz I mean, he broke out I want to say the last 4 games of last season. He's got the skills. I don't know. This year is a down year for him. Last year was his breakout year. Of course, it was just a sample size because we only saw it in like the last 4 games.
Mm.
He ended up last season with like 8 sacks, but that all came within those last 4 games. So, you
So
take the
it's
chance
like,
to,
oh, you
yeah,
get it a lot in this
yeah,
small sample
yeah.
size. Get it?
So like you take the chance of double teaming, and then you have Combs who has the skill to do it. You take the chance on him. So if you're willing to take the chance on him and leaving
I'd
him
much
alone,
rather,
yeah,
yeah,
of course, definitely, because you don't. There's no way you're single covering or single blocking
Max
Max
Crosby.
Crosby.
Yeah.
They had a clip of him, whoever the Browns tackle was. He beat him twice in one play. He beat him to the edge on one play, and then the play went the other way. And then when Max Crosby was trying to get back to Shedeur, he bull rushed him when he thought he had recovered, and just like almost ended up making the sack. But he had Shedeur throw it out of bounds. So Max Crosby's a different type of player. Everybody knows that.
You see at the end where Shedeur Sanders and Max Crosby were like dapping up. They're like, good
Yeah,
game. And he's like, you're gonna do good, kid. Keep it up. And he's like, man, I thought we were friends. Why you trying to hurt? Why you trying to hit me? And Max Crosby was like, that's just, he knew
it's
the
my
cameras were
job.
there. He was like, that's just how it goes. And I think Shedeur said, yeah, I was on your ass though. And he was like,
Oh
I
my
don't know
God.
about that. Calm down.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, he's fucking playing it up in the post game interviews, like, yeah, dog, yeah.
Bro,
I'm like, bruh.
he's been taught to do that his whole life, man. His dad's name was Prime Time in the time he was playing. They've always looked up to the cameras. So, I mean, he's done stuff in college, man. I won't lie. He's got stats, he's got skills, but he still has a lot to learn. And not to talk bad against the Raiders because that is my team, but it's like, come on, man. You played a horrible
It
game against the Raiders. Yes, you won, but you weren't that great. So,
said this the first Browns quarterback in like 30 years to win their first game. And I was like, there's just a lot of weird stuff happening
yeah, yeah.
right now. All right. So I would say for the Raiders to win on defense versus the Chargers offense, the offensive tackles, hell, the entire offensive line has been ridiculed and shown just how bad they are. 38th out of 38th ranked, at their position, 34th out of 36, 34 out of 35. Like, it's really bad, especially they had to pull Justin Herbert out of that last game in Jacksonville. They took him out. They were like, bro, he's just getting not hit so much. Eventually, I mean, it's not worth it to
Oh,
try
you
to
didn't see
still
the
make
reports? You didn't see the reports
what?
when they pulled him out?
No, what happened?
They were going to have him play tackle and then bring in the backup
I
quarterback.
he was tested for a concussion. He got rocked, dude. Like
Oh, so what you're saying is he's soft. Okay, sounds
a
good.
concussion.
I'm just kidding.
This guy.
I
Uh,
feel every season I feel bad for him because he takes some punishment. One, because he'll take off, he'll run the ball, but also it's because sometimes I can tell that he feels like, bro, if I don't do it, no one's gonna do it on this team.
yeah.
And he's taking punishment since the time he came into the league. He's never really had a season where he's been able to just kind of do like what people would think he can do or believe he can do. So hopefully, I mean, it looked like that in the beginning of the season. I won't lie. The two tackles you guys had, the interior, Mekhi Becton on the interior, Zion looked like he was playing better, and so tough to see that all go away for him. But I'm glad it's almost gone away all completely. That now that you guys are playing the Raiders, I'm happy because I'm a Raiders fan. But
All
so
right.
after tomorrow, I'll feel bad. I mean Sunday. Sorry.
After this week.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been getting hit a lot and banged up. So the Raiders send it, whatever. Send a blitz, send a stunt. I want to say inside to out stunts have worked more than outside to in, but they're pretty effective either way. Whether the tackle is looping around the end or the end is looping inside around a tackle. You're gonna get there. You're gonna get there plenty of times. It's gonna be a lot of sacks if the Raiders, really just send it.
You know
If
it's
you
bad.
let Justin Herbert sit back there,
Oh,
if they
you'll bark.
successfully double team Max Crosby, and like you're saying, the Raiders defensive backs aren't really able to cover, it could be really bad.
Yeah,
So but the Chargers running the ball, they got Kamani Vidal, who's been okay, but
yeah.
Omarion Hampton, if he comes back, he's still coming off
I
this
think
injury.
yeah,
He
I
hasn't
think
played
he
since
should
week
sit for a little
5,
bit.
bro. Two
Yeah,
months.
he's gonna be rusty. I think he should sit for at least maybe 2 games.
He's
You know,
like at least one game.
yeah. I mean, I wouldn't mind the one, but also Genty had a little ankle
Uh-oh.
injury before the end of the game. So, but reports are that he's feeling better. It was nothing serious, so
Uh,
he should be good to go.
I need Chelsea to do great. I got some playoff leagues, some fantasy football leagues. I need to make the
Well,
playoffs.
you're telling me, bro.
I need Chelsea to snap to it. Back to that 3 touchdown game.
Telling
You
me,
remember?
right? Well,
Both
now
of
that
these guys, both of
again,
our rookie running backs have been letdowns because
right?
Genty is
And they were
like
traded for
getting
each other.
hit in the backfield more often than not, and Omarion Hampton is like doesn't have a line and hasn't played in 2 months. Great.
Yeah, he's getting hit by
They're
pillows at home.
dynasty picks. They're dynasty picks.
For sure.
All right, let's flip it to the other side of the ball. Chargers defense versus the Raiders offense. If I'm giving you the keys to how to beat the Chargers defense, feed whatever running backs you have. Get your backup running back involved also. Travis Etienne and Bashal Tutin had like 120 yards rushing and 3 touchdowns. Definitely get Genty out there. Dylan Laube, you come on too. Who's your guys' other running back? Who's your backup running back?
Zeus.
Oh shoot. Okay, yeah, Zamir White, bruh. It's gonna be great. You're gonna be able to pick up yards in chunks. The defensive line has some big body. I think the biggest body is Sierra Tart, who you
That's a
could
big dude, though.
yeah, but that's the biggest dude, right? You don't have to worry. That's just the one guy, the one space eater. You don't really have to worry about like Deshaun Hand and some of these other guys. Tuli Tuipulotu, obviously, we like he can get home. Even if he doesn't win off of like the first set of moves, he's still got the engine to keep fighting and get like a quarterback sack as they're trying to scramble out or think they have a way to escape. Khalil Mack, pretty good, old but pretty good.
Still good, still solid.
Yeah, so there are ways to run through. I'd say maybe just run through the middle, if not off tackles. So eat it up there. The Chargers secondary, they traded away a Alohi Gilman, but they have rookie RJ Mickens, who has gotten a couple of interceptions over the last couple of games. Derwin James Jr. is an all pro, but he likes to get close to the line, for those pressure up the
Yeah.
pressuring. So I would say just run the ball, run it up the middle, stay ahead of the sticks. You guys can do exactly what the freaking Jaguars did. They had like a 38 to 22-minute time of possession, um, and just made the Chargers defense look like it was warm butter. And they were a hot knife, and they were just chunking it 5 yards, 7 yards, 5 yards, 7 yards, first down, first down, first down. So I'm hoping Ashton Genty, gets his rest.
You
Uh,
you know what real
eh,
Raiders fans are saying right now? Real Raiders fans is like, we don't need your advice, you Charger.
I know.
We're
I'm
gonna
not giving
throw
you
it.
advice. I'm not giving you
We're
advice. You
gonna
guys are.
throw it.
No. If you start throwing it, there are. That's where some of those defensive
Hey,
gems
bro,
start popping up.
you can't throw the ball if you're on your back. So we're gonna run it.
Yeah.
We're gonna
So,
run it.
how would you suggest the Chargers attack or defend the Raiders offense? Is there any key like that makes it all fall apart, or
Yeah,
what would you say?
pray to God. Just pray. That's all you guys need to do. No,
Just show up and say a prayer.
look, the line is bad. The line is bad.
Mhm.
The guy that JPP, who was probably their best center in the world, he's also probably their best guard. So for me, when they moved him over back and forth, it was like, as long as he's on the field, guys. Everybody was arguing, oh, you just lost. I mean,
Oh
I just
yeah.
need JPP to be on the field. But they moved him to put him at guard, and now the center that you have playing there, Now he's at guard because JPP's hurt. So it's like, well, he wasn't that great at center. You moved him from guard to play center, so obviously he wasn't that good at guard either. But now he's back at guard. And then everybody else next to him are backup. So, you know, probably attack the interior line of that O line. Um, they have a DJ Glaze, is the second player playing one of the tackle spots, and
Hmm.
I don't even know who's playing the other tackle spot right now. Oh, the newly signed, what is his name? One of Pete Carroll's boys from Forsyth. He starts on the other side, so that guy's been a career letdown. And
Stone,
Stone
Stone
Forsyth.
Forsyth.
And he's still holding on to that designation as a career letdown on the offensive line. He's massive though. He's like 6'8", 340, I think. Massive. So at least you're gonna have to run around him to get to the quarterback. Like he's really big. So defensively, I think you're gonna try to attack the interior of that O line.
Okay.
I think that's where the weakness is because DJ Glaze has showed some promise on the right tackle. He moves well, so
How do you guard Brock Bowers?
you don't.
We've
And I'm
seen we've seen
I'm
him
being
get the
serious,
three
man.
touchdown games.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, so double him. You just got to bracket him.
No,
You got to have a safety follow him.
no. You can do all those things. He's gonna end up cutting loose at some time. He's just got really good football IQ for his position. Like, I mean, I'm pretty sure he's smart all around, but at the position he plays, man, it's like, and I know people are going to be like, well, that's a lofty. No, it's not a lofty comparison, but he looks like a younger Travis Kelsey out there. Might be faster, just knows where to be at, to catch the ball. The athleticism he has kind of just makes him able to catch some of these throws that you're like, damn, how do you catch that? And then the run after the catch is crazy. He's good, man. He's really good. You're probably gonna have to have someone like a safety cover him from the top, because your linebacker, whoever your linebacker is, I don't think Henley can stay with him if they had Henley just kind of shadow him. But yeah, you're probably gonna have your safety probably shadow him from the top, and then have your one linebacker just stay with him. But we'll see. So hopefully, if that does pan out and they try to do that, hopefully that will open things up for Genty.
Mm.
Man, I like the kid, man. And a lot of people are, he's a buzz. I get it, man, but
What?
unfair. Uh, but you know what? I've seen him run over a DB every game. Like, just you know, when he gets out there and these
Yeah.
DBs are trying to, all he needs to do is pass those linebackers. Come on, O line. If he passes your linebackers, your DBs are gonna have a hard time bringing him down. So yeah, uh, Brock Bowers, I feel like is just right now the number one tight end in the league.
I mean, he's all right in fantasy.
I mean,
I
that's what
also
I'm
took a
saying.
lot of Brock Bowers this year.
Hey man, you believed what everybody else was gonna believed in, that line was gonna hold up. Gino was gonna get him the ball better because he's
I thought Gino was going to produce, like, if you had a
yeah,
record breaking season with Gardner Minshew, getting Geno Smith, I was like,
that's
okay,
that's
gonna
what
be
I'm saying.
cool.
Yeah.
Uh,
So like
yeah,
I honestly think also the offensive scheme had a lot to do with that. I'm not saying like, that's just why they're not producing. That's the only reason they're not producing, but I think it has a big part into the missed expectations that they had this year.
sure.
Because yeah.
Uh, all right. Anybody on the Chargers defense you want to know how to attack? I'll give you that
Man,
information. Oh, I
look, uh, you could bring back Junior Seau, you could bring back Rodney Harrison, you could bring back, call Jesus, tell him to put some pads on, come play for the Chargers. We don't care who's in front of us, we're gonna run right through you. We don't need your
that's not the
schemes.
point of this segment.
I know. Hey man, it's all I have left this season, man. My confidence.
I will tell you this. And with that loss versus Jacksonville before the Chargers bye week, this game versus the Raiders, dog, a must win.
For sure. For
The way
sure.
that the Chargers, the rest of the Chargers schedule looks after this game versus the Raiders, it gets pretty dicey. You know, we got to play the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We got to play the Eagles. We got to play in Kansas City because we played them in freaking Brazil. Yeah, so it's
What DB would be the best for Gina to attack?
for Gino to attack, whichever. Yeah, I'd say Brock Bowers anywhere, because even the coverage DBs or the coverage linebackers, the dime linebacker is the starting linebacker, Deion Henley. He's not been
Yeah,
playing
yeah.
great this season. So definitely there. The nickel corner a lot of times is going to be Derwin James, and I'm hoping he gives Brock Bowers the Travis Kelsey treatment and shadows him. So maybe when Derwin James is out there, don't target him. Tarby's still Cam Hart maybe.
Nah, man,
Dante
Cam
Jackson
Hart's
is
he's your best DB.
best
Yeah, Cam Hart. Cam Hart's your best DB, bro.
because he went to
Where did he go? What are you talking about?
I
What?
don't know.
What?
Tarheeb still. I think he went to Maryland. Uh,
Oh, he's not good.
Dante Action Jackson. Yeah. So, man, that is tough because there's not a single one that sticks out like a sore thumb as to
I
them being
mean,
bad and
if I had to
trying to.
say about your DBs, Derwin James of all your DBs is who I'd be afraid of. Like, just being able to like blanket Brock Bowers, stay with him because he's got the size to
Mhm.
bring him down. He's also got the speed to stay with him.
Yeah.
Derwin James is one of those safeties where he plays like a linebacker when he wants to when he's trying to hit you, but
Mhm.
he can run like a DB. So yeah,
That's the thing. That's kind of the opposite of what I want for Deion Henley. I need him to play more linebacker, but
yeah,
he's
he's
like,
more.
well, even in coverage, not doing great, but he excels at being able to cover fields. Like Zach described him coming out of Washington State as like a Tasmanian devil, a whirlwind, a cyclone who's going to be able to cover the field, which is good. But it doesn't matter
I, I
if you're there at the point of attack if you're going to get run
well,
over
you
or
can't
slipped
take
by
yeah.
or juked by or stepped on. So
I think if he was still playing safety, we'd probably be talking about him like we talk about Derwin James. I think it's just because
mm-hmm.
of the position that he's at,
Yeah, smaller body at safety,
and we
or
expect him to be more linebacker than safety. Yeah, so we're like,
yeah,
yeah, he'd be a big body at safety, but
yeah,
right
and
now he's
that
an
feels
undersized
like.
linebacker. So
I mean, they started Denzel Perryman. You remember Denzel Perryman? He played for the Raiders too. Yeah.
no, I don't remember. He left the Raiders. He's not good anymore. Then I don't remember him.
Who's like a run defender.
He's probably one of the better run defenders in the league. But
But
like
he's
again,
like a
coverage
stockier.
wise, yeah,
Yeah,
coverage wise is like
coverage wise is not good.
I
But
personally wanted the Raiders to keep him because he was so good covering the run, and he
mhm.
was like half decent uh playing coverage. But you have schemes to cover that. But run wise, I think it'd be smart to play him if you guys were playing him because um I think if you don't, I think Genty might have a good game if
Yeah,
you
be
don't have
able
him.
to run over the
Yeah.
linebackers too. Fred Warner would be like your I can
Oh,
cover, I can also hit, right? I can
yeah. Fred
also
Warner's that
yeah.
guy. He's best linebacker in the league.
But he's
By
bigger, he's taller and more filled out than I feel like
for sure.
Henley and taller than Perriman. But
But
Perriman's kind of got that
he's
stick
not a
ability.
converted he's not a converted safety. So like
Uh,
he pretty much just came up playing linebacker. Henley had to I think his senior year is when he really started playing reps at
when he
linebacker.
switched, yeah.
Yeah, so
That's what I'm saying. There's like the to get all the things together, the athleticism, the body, the skills, the IQ is super rare. You got guys that check like 2 out of 4 boxes, 3 out of 4.
yeah,
You
for
consider
sure.
yourself really lucky. But to get all of the boxes checked to be like a 5 tool linebacker like Fred Warner or something like that, someone at the top of their position
Man,
is very rare.
anytime I think about linebackers, not named Junior Seau, I'm always going to think about, of course, Fred Warner now in recent years, but Brian Urlacher, just the way he was able to
Oh
be
damn.
everywhere
Yeah.
on the field, play the run, defend. Man, what that's like one of those guys you're just like, once again, generational is the word that they use now. Yeah, he was one of those guys. Which I see
Uh,
his son is playing safety at USC, so hopefully his son kind of turns into like the same thing because Urlacher came out of college as a safety.
oh, what?
Yeah, Urlacher was a safety before he went to linebacker.
Damn, good for the Bears. Uh, all right. Prediction as an analyst.
Oh, damn it!
The Chargers are favored by 9.5 points in this game in Los Angeles versus the Raiders. The Chargers need it more. The Chargers want it more.
What the what?
Why am I worried?
I'm insulted here. No, you say like it's a must win for um the Chargers. I feel like it's a must win for the Raiders as well as after they just newly fired Chip Kelly. So I think they're gonna want to come out and kind of just prove to themselves, not really to the league or anybody else, but kind of prove to themselves that, they're still a team that can play, especially the guys who are on the field right now. Because a lot of these guys, honestly, Chip Kelly's gone now, and so some of you, like, they're probably looking at each other like, Chip Kelly's gone. Some of us won't be here next year either. So you're really auditioning
Yeah,
for
I
another
mean,
team.
for sure.
So I
I
think, and plus, we just enjoy kicking the shit out of Chargers. So anyway,
absolutely division game. With Chip Kelly gone, is there a
right.
certain type of play call that you expect to see that he wasn't doing? Maybe like
Yeah.
sideline shots or I don't know, end arounds, trick plays. What do
Uh,
you expect to see this week that Chip Kelly was like, nah, F that, I'm not.
halfback dive, halfback off tackle, halfback sweep, halfback screen, uh,
Oh,
play
he was
action,
not using Gency enough.
no, play
Oh, play
action,
action.
pass to the tight end, uh, pass to the tight end, pass to the tight end.
Use your weapons. Okay.
No, I really like Jack Bench. I think he can become a really good receiver in the league. He's one of those guys that has size. Um, he's fast enough for receiver. He's not blazing fast, but they got Tucker for that. So yeah, I think it's gonna be run heavy for a good and a bad reason. I think a lot of people were just like, well, Chip Kelly wasn't running him, but he did get a lot of plays. Probably not as much as everybody thought he did, but I think Chip Kelly gave him the ball a lot. So you're gonna see a lot of I think you're gonna see a lot of run. I don't know how much they're gonna change the scheme. It's kind of late into the season. Like
Yeah.
you can't just go into the next week and be like, oh, Chip Kelly's gone. Let's change the whole
Throw it
offense.
all away.
Right, right. Like, I think there are
It's
going to be
cursed.
aspects. Exactly. There'll be aspects of the offense that were maybe close to what. My gosh, what is his name? Who's running the offense now? It's
Rag Olson.
yes, who previously was the offensive coordinator for the Raiders not too long ago.
Twice.
Yeah, twice.
That's crazy.
Uh,
This is his third time as the
right.
Raiders offensive coordinator. He's been there the whole time as like an O line coach.
No, 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 no. He I think he was with another team for a little bit. Then he
Oh,
came
okay.
back, and then I think he just stayed on as like a one of the assistant coaches. But
And
he
this
had
is
nice
not
stats.
Panthers Hall of Fame tight end Greg
No,
Olson,
not
right?
not that Greg Olsen, not
He
the
should be Hall of
the
Fame. I
guy
don't
who
know if
looks
he's.
like he wears a toupee. I like him as an analyst. He be giving shit to some of the
Yo,
other analysts. He's funny. I
his
like him.
explanations and stuff make it
Yeah,
seem
yeah,
like,
yeah,
oh, that's pretty. That makes it easy to understand. That's what I
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
try for.
And he don't take shit from none of the other analysts, so I like that about him. Uh, I don't like that he went to Miami though. But Greg Olson, I think he's gonna simplify a lot of what they were doing. I think,
Okay.
and I think
Okay.
I think we're gonna have a lot of run heavy stuff.
I
Um, I think
I
they're gonna
hate
run the
that
ball.
Chip Kelly gets fired or like a big coaching change happens right before the Charger game because it's like, oh, now
I
we
mean,
don't know
it could
what to
be a good and
expect.
a bad thing,
Or
right?
yeah,
Uh,
yeah, good or yep.
it could ignite everybody, or
Mm-hmm.
it could kind of like there's probably some people who were really close to again, like Max Crosby said, he was close. He had a good relationship with Chip Kelly, so some of that is going to be lingering within the locker room. It could affect them,
Yeah.
so we'll see.
White guy, white coach. You get it. You get it.
Right, there you go.
Again, this game is this Sunday. at SoFi, 1:25 p.m. on CBS.
For you folks that don't know, that is a home game for the Raiders. It always
Basically,
is.
basically. Oh, this is something I thought of. The cameras are always facing the away side of the stadium, so it always looks really bad. Even like worse than I think worse than it
No,
actually. It look
no,
wait to be clear, it looks bad. Okay,
it
but
is bad.
I'm like, oh, this is they're looking at the Raiders sideline. Of course, there's going to be a lot of Raiders over there. Don't pan out. Don't pan out. Come back. Come back. Hey, of course, it's a lot of black and silver behind the Raiders
Hey,
bench. That's where the
but
visitors sit. That's
then
where you
it'll pan
sit.
over to your home field, and it's
Oh
still
my
all
god.
black on that side. Oh,
Yo, that's the problem that these destination cities, LA, Vegas, New
oh, here
York,
we go. Look,
Miami, that's the problem we have. You know, it's just,
LA, LA was Raiders before anything, so
I
uh,
get it. I get it.
yeah, they're embedded in there. But I give the Chargers a few, maybe two winning seasons, and I think the fan base will start to come around a little bit.
That's what, yeah, that's what you got to do. You got to win.
Yeah,
Otherwise, people aren't going to buy your stuff.
yeah.
Uh, Chargers favored 9.5. If the Raiders lose, how many points is like a fireable offense to someone? Like if the Chargers beat the Raiders by 10 points, I'm gonna be like, okay, that's what the
Yeah,
sports book said. If the Chargers beat the Raiders by 40 points, oh, even for the situation as it is now, that's ridiculous. So
that's
like,
fine. And just to be clear, also, it won't be Pete Carroll who gets fired. It'll be Patrick Graham.
oh dang.
Yeah, it won't be Pete Carroll. It'll be Patrick Graham.
So if the defense does bad,
Yeah,
he's gonna
the,
be the next guy to go.
Patrick Graham will be the
Man, I don't know. But like well, I guess we'll see how the game goes.
their head coach is always, he's always going to be the last guy to go. I mean, he's probably eventually going to go if the losing keeps going on like that. But
Mhm.
like, yeah, offensive coordinator's gone now, so uh, you're next up, defensive coordinator.
All right, before we do shout outs, I wanted to talk about this disrespect in Kenyon Martin
Oh,
versus Draymond
oh,
Green.
well, I mean,
But
let's talk the moments first because the moments I think more people can. I don't know.
I think we need to save it. I think we need
Okay,
to save
there are some.
the disrespect conversation for next time
Yeah.
because it's
So
Thanksgiving. We're gonna be with
moments,
our families
right,
this
right,
tomorrow. They
right.
need to like
That's true. That's true.
everyone
I
needs
mean,
to
hey,
calm down.
just in case you guys what you guys are curious about now because you're already talking about it, but there has been a poll out there, I guess a list of the most disrespectful moments in sports history. So if you guys do have any memories of like disrespectful moments, for instance, Lance brought up one of my favorites, AI stepping over Coach Lou
Hi Lou. Yeah.
after hitting a 3-pointer in the finals. At that point, I thought Iverson was getting his first championship after that, and I was like, "Oh, it's gonna happen." It didn't happen, so
Guys,
it kind of
calm down.
it makes it even more disrespectful that they didn't win the championship after that. But
uh
moments like that, or another one, a good one that Lance brought up was, for me, it's both times, but the second time T.O. went and stood on the Dallas Star at the middle of the field after scoring a touchdown. So moments
yeah.
like that, man. If you guys have any moments like that, let us know what your moments are, most disrespectful moments.
We're gonna talk about the disrespect next week when we come back
Yes, we're gonna
after
be grateful first.
Thanksgiving and Black Friday.
We're gonna be
Yeah.
thankful
We're gonna be
and
thankful
grateful,
on Thanksgiving, and then Black Friday is gonna come. We're like, this
and the
nothing
disrespect will come
ever
back.
good happens to me.
Yeah. Oh man, are you have any Black Friday doesn't have to be anything expensive. Anything Black Friday that you're looking for, like or like looking out
Golf
for like
stuff.
Nora maybe?
Oh yeah, right.
Get out of here with that golf stuff. This fool said golf.
For kids
I
golf
said I
stuff.
said I said Nora. This fool said golf stuff.
Yeah. If I can get any of the presents ordered earlier
Right,
for
right.
Black Friday, if there's anything like that, yeah, maybe something like
Honestly, you
that.
should
But
be
there's
looking
not
now.
really.
The deal started yesterday. So you'll get some like pre Black Friday deals. So looked at. And then of course, if you just want to stay at home, Cyber Monday is always the day that you're gonna want to
Oh
maybe,
yeah.
yeah, Cyber Monday. But yeah, you know what? My niece, she doesn't listen to this, so I'm not ruining the surprise. Also, I'm broke, so I'm probably not gonna get it. But I was looking to get her a iPad. She has an iPhone. She has my old iPhone, but her cousins, they all play Roblox. And I know people are like, "Don't let her play Roblox."
Don't let her play Roblox.
I'm not her parent, but she's 10 now, going to be 11, and all her cousins got an iPad. So it's sometimes it's like, oh man, you know how kids are. Still super happy. She's super grateful for her phone. She do got an iPhone. It was a hand me down, but every time she's like, man, smiling and laughing, and she'll just say, I wish I had an iPad. Those guys are cool when they play. I was like, damn, that hurts me when she says that. I'm like, so maybe if I can get one, like not maybe the brand new ones. What generation are they at now? They're like on what, the
Three
19th
at least.
generation? Oh, okay. I thought they were like on the 17th generation of iPads right now. So I know there's
Maybe.
deals out there. So we'll look for those. I remember TVs used to be a thing of the past. My gosh. And then now you can go to like Walmart and get like a 70-inch for like $250. I mean, it's not going to be the best brand, but hey, 70-inch for $250? Yeah. Other than that, you already know what I'm looking for. Pokemon deals on Black Friday.
I think it might be more than iPad 3. It
Oh
says
yeah, that's
iPad
us.
3 2012. Oh shit.
There you go, guys. Shows
And
how
then
much
they
me and Lance know about
they
iPads.
they changed it to other iPad Pro, iPad Air, iPad Mini.
Yeah, that's so. I've seen iPad minis. Those are pretty cool. Also, I mean, I might have to go to like the one place that my favorite go to, the Facebook Marketplace, and see,
Hey, there you go.
yeah, and see what I can get off of that. So, but what else is everybody shopping for this Black Friday? This
Yo, yeah. Let us know
man,
where the deals are for Black Friday or Cyber Monday.
it's different now
Get
too
some good
because
stuff.
when I was working retail,
Golf stuff.
oh my gosh, when I was working Black Friday or retail, Black Friday, like it used to be wild, but it's not as bad
Yeah.
anymore because a lot of the deals go on early. So it's
It's
not too
not.
bad now. It's still crazy, but a lot of the deals go on early now, so people are getting their stuff early before Black Friday. But some people do it for tradition, They get up hella early with like their significant other or like family or friends, and they just go out, cat places. Like I know GameStop's probably gonna have a lot of stuff. Gaming not as much because they're shifting to the trading card, both sports and the trading card genre. They're trying to get more into that. Um, Best Buy still gonna be a great place to go to. Walmart, believe it or not, Home Depot and Lowe's. If you're
Nice.
looking for tools, places like that, I think are gonna be pretty crowded. Um, Again, I'm with the people that posted the meme. Everybody got a flat inch already. Can you put some of these bills on Black Friday sale?
Yeah. Nice.
That'd be wonderful. I'd love that, guys.
This, according to BlackFriday.com, best Black Friday sales for major retailers in 2025. Amazon deals up to 50% off. Best Buy, major appliances up to 50% off, and doorbusters. TVs as low as 59.90. 59. How big is that TV, you think?
I mean, it's not too bad. No, honestly, it's probably gonna be like I think you get like maybe, and so also just to be clear, they're not putting out the quantity of some of these TVs because there's probably like four of them that are at that price, five
Yeah.
maybe. But I mean, 42 inch, not too bad. I know there's some I've
For
seen.
$60?
Yeah, they're $60,
Damn.
bro. If you can get a 70-inch for 250, you know, it's gonna be one of these brands like on like the Walmart brand,
Mhm.
on, or what is the other
What?
brand?
What is the Walmart brand called?
Oh, it's ONN, isn't it? On
What is that for? Food or for
electronics for often.
electronics?
Yeah, electronics.
Oh, okay. I know
You
their diapers is like up and up.
Oh, see, that's a Walmart brand. That's the Walmart
Oh,
itself.
is that Walmart?
Oh, who do you think I was talking about?
Oh, I think Target is up and up. I don't think I know all
Oh,
of our
no, yeah.
members.
Nah,
On.
F Target.
Costco's got deals. JC Penney online offers up to 80% off. What I mean, the deals used to be so good that you would trample over people to get them. Now it's like, first off, people are broke.
That
Uh,
too.
so it's like less likely that you even have the money to go stand in line to go trample over somebody to get some good deal. But it just feels like the deals aren't dealing. Black Friday is not Black
Nah.
Friday anymore.
And you know what? This is really bad of me because I was thinking, man, President say he gonna give everybody 2,000. We're about to get this 2,000 before Black Friday because he don't want the economy to be flooded.
Yeah, get the money out.
I thought I thought we was all gonna have 2,000 to spend on Black Friday, but
Someone asked him, someone's like, so when can people expect to see these checks before Christmas? And he's like, no, 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 maybe sometime next year. Ask me in 2 weeks. But they were very clear. Hey, your Christmas isn't going to be nice because of
no,
this check. Okay, don't wait for this. Don't wait for it.
yeah, cool. Whatever you have saved, that's what you got.
That's what you got. All right. Any shout outs before we go?
Oh man, I had a shout out for a young kid named Avery last, maybe was it the last show before that. But he's based out here. He's local here in Seattle. He has cancer. Unfortunately, him and his family, they've decided to remove him from the hospital and just kind of take him home so he can be comfortable. They got some bad news about what his team of doctors gave them about possibly looking for different types of care or solutions. So
Mm.
yeah, but he had lost his Instagram page is, and that's where he was getting all his messages where he connected with a lot of people. And it's just the messages. They weren't asking for money or anything like that, just in case people think that. They didn't ask for anything like that. All the Pokemon cards that were donated to him, just all the stuff, uh, even the high-end stuff, donated by people that he met at these shows and people that he inspired, not asked. But somebody, of course, reported his page and said he shouldn't be on there because he's under 13. The page was being run by his parents. They lost the page for a couple of maybe a week, but they finally got it back. So shout out to them. If you do have a chance, go to every the Poke Kid, send them a message of encouragement. His family, they really need it at this moment. You know, that's all they're asking for. They're not asking for anything else. I mean, if you give from your heart, that's fine. I don't even know if they even have a GoFundMe page. They haven't even posted that. They really just looking for encouragement and for words of love for Avery. So if you guys have the time, um, yeah, show him some love. Avery the Poke Kid on Instagram, folks. Do that. There's some other people I know right now too. I don't know if they'd like me to shout them out, but some people that me and you know both plans. So they have family members right now who are dealing with the same thing, cancer, and didn't get good news. So prayers for you guys, whoever, and not just the people we know, whoever's dealing with the same thing. You know, if you guys ever want to talk, let us know. But prayers for you guys, and whatever happens, again, we're here for you guys. So yeah, man, that's my shout out.
Uh, trying to think. Definitely shout out to LevasaIslandApparel.com. Shout out to Brother Uri out there in Modesto, California.
Hell yeah.
Follow them. That the mobile fresh drop is coming up with the second. They're partnering with Second Harvest of the Greater Valley with Via Dolorosa Church to make this happen. So I think it's December
Fire.
5th, but definitely check out the videos they have of the previous fresh drops where people were able to get food.
Right before Christmas, guys.
Bro, yeah. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be great.
Yeah.
So if that's a resource that you need, or any of the other things that they provide, they're from Brother Uri in the church. Hit up that page, let them know, and check out what they got going on. Also, yeah, get the blankets, get the hoodies. It's getting
Man,
cold, bro. I can't
like
even
these,
go just stand outside for a little bit. It's like
that's what I'm saying.
you gotta bundle up.
These are the days I thank God that you're not standing at the door of a club on the weekends. These
No.
are the days
Well, I
like that.
mean, I would bundle up. I knew I was working the door and it was like a winter month, bro.
It's still
I had
cold though. It's still cold out there, man. I remember
uh
sitting outside, man.
two pants, long sleeve shirt with a hoodie.
Oh,
Make
but
sure you
definitely
got like
I
a
had
good
I had shorts on,
headgear.
my sweats, I had long johns, my shorts, my
Yeah,
sweats, and my jeans. Yeah, so but oh,
bro.
you know
That was
what?
the thing. People try to come fight you at the door, but they're cold. They've been
Right.
walking.
They don't want to
They've
fight.
been walking around in the cold. And I'm
Right,
like,
right.
toasty, ready. Let's go.
Exactly. Shout out to you, man. I heard that you had a good golf game this week. Noah was telling me that he's got to be better prepared. Now he doesn't, he said you played a
Oh
really good
man,
game. He said you guys had like good conversations and just sharing tips, and you ended up beating him. Sorry, no, I had to tell that.
we did match play. I went and played. Happy birthday, by the way,
There
to
you go.
cousin Noah. We were able to
Belated, happy
get out
belated birthday.
for yeah, we were able to get out for a belated birthday round.
Nice.
um, yeah, but we were over at Glendoveer on the East Course, and that was even more hilly than the other one. And it was in the morning, so it was wet, so we walked it. So it was, oh man, pushing a golf cart up a 45-degree angle hill with no traction in the mud. I'm still sore. It's like a week later, and I'm like barely recovering. I've been on constant ibuprofen.
The love
Yeah,
of the game.
for the love of the game. And we played match play on the back nine, and we tied, and it came down to like sudden death. We had to go to the putting green and finish it off there. And you know, I got the hands of gold around the greens. Nah, means nah. I got lucky with the sand wedge, got it close, and I won the
Dude,
playoff. That was great. That was
I
the
get
first
it.
time
I
I've
get it.
ever competed really with Noah. Noah is the person that gets you into something and then
Right,
they're
right,
always
right.
better than you at it. That's what this is.
And
Noah is
sorry, I thought you were gonna say Noah is a guy that always gets you into something, and he's better than you at it, and then all of a sudden you're always better than him after. I thought that's what you were gonna say. My bad.
no. I'm still chasing it.
I was just
I
concentrating. No, I was gonna
no,
listen.
not at all. Yeah, but yeah, so that's who Noah is to my golf journey.
Fire, fire. We
There
love
are
it.
people like that have gotten me into poker, that have gotten me into freaking sports, stuff like that. But yeah, so
Man,
beat
I'm
him
so
on his
glad.
birthday.
On his
No,
birthday.
rude.
Oh man,
I
speaking of
just tried my
birthdays,
best.
shout out also to young William McCoy, whose birthday
Yeah,
also past birthday. He got 2 wins this week. He got one against you in fantasy, and then he got
Berta.
one
Oh my
against
god.
Noah as his Cowboys beat the Eagles. Uh, so shout out to him, man.
The
The
Eagles
commissioner
were
of
up
our
like
league,
21-0.
only won 7 when I first looked, and I was like, oh, I'll have to watch this game. And then I seen everybody just being crazy online. I was like, wait,
Wait, what are you talking
wait a
about?
minute, what happened? So yeah, man, shout out to Will and Noel on their birthdays. Happy birthday, guys. Those are our November birthdays. So shout out to those two, man. Definitely some interesting and fun times on their birthdays in the past. Me, me knowing Will used to live together for a little bit in Portland, Vancouver, but uh yeah, fun times. Fun times. Two really great guys, man. So wow, this fool left
It
me.
was great. It was great. They're great. They're great.
They are. Ha ha. Yeah, in the movie, son. Yeah, great guys. Ha ha. Anyway, anyway, shout out to shout out to
Shout
those
out to the
guys.
boys. Shout out to the trio, the Vancouver Trinity.
Oh my
Uh,
gosh. Don't ever do
Shout out to Olivia Dean
that.
for the
Ooh.
album. Oh my gosh. And also
Hey.
for telling Ticketmaster to stop
Oh
this
yeah, that
resale crap.
that was hella cool. That was hella cool. Anyway, I can be the man that you need. Just letting you know that you did. All right.
Yeah, yeah.
Anywho.
He wrote that song.
Yeah, yeah, I can. Come on.
The
Anyway, she's
man I need,
man, she's
talk to me.
amazing. Amazing voice, amazing talent.
So Easy to Fall in Love has got to be
crazy, great song, man.
Bruh, I will play that on repeat
Can't stop
and
bopping your head to it.
just sing
Mhm.
that for an hour.
Man, for our music, one more shout out. Shout out to Kilemi, who just had a show out in Hawaii. Might be his first show in
Nice.
Hawaii. So also just dropped or is going to drop a new single this Thanksgiving. It's a cover of Whitney Houston. So you guys got to check that out. Um, he does it in his own way, just changed up the song. Sounds amazing. His the rap that he has in his voice is yeah. So hopefully, my man, like everything that's coming to you, you deserve it. Get in. So shout out to my guy, man. Our guy actually, because he's a friend of the show.
Shout out to
As we
Kalevi,
enter,
man.
yeah. Shout out to the
This
guy,
guy's
man.
like in the middle of one of the biggest festivals. He's like, yeah, I'll do an
Yeah,
interview with
yeah,
you. I was like, oh
yeah, for sure.
snap. This is scary. Speaking of being the man she needs for Thanksgiving, right? You have a little honey, you got a little honey at your Thanksgiving with your family, whatever. What is something that you're gonna make for them on Thanksgiving? Like
Oh
if
man,
you know,
you know what? I've been known to make a really good ham. So yeah. And if you guys are making ham, it's got to be bone in, guys. Uh,
oh god.
hey, this guy's making it really bad, but
Oh sorry. Uh right,
ham
the
though
bone in it's juicier, right? I mean it's like
sure
a
is.
don't.
I'm just saying. Uh,
You're a big ham guy. That's what you would like. That's what. Hey,
not
if
for
you with
sure.
me, girl, we get
Hey,
like
you.
honey glaze.
Well, look, if you're coming to my house and with my family, you're gonna eat a lot. Just to let you know. There's definitely gonna be a turkey. It might be deep fried. Uh, might be two. Might be one the traditional way and then one deep fried. There's gonna be a ham. More than likely, there's gonna be lumpia. Um, there will be a lot of stuffing. There will be a lot of stuffing.
Thank God.
Some potato salad as well. Maybe some mac salad. Deviled eggs. I Deviled eggs have been known to be at the table with my family. What else, man? There's just a ton of food, but for sure,
What are you? Which one of those things are you making, or what do you? What do you specialize in?
you thought I was playing? I'm talking about the ham, dog. Bro, you get so
Well, no, yeah, okay.
when I was younger, like my cousins used to work in a factory and they used to get, hams, honey glazed hams.
Nice.
I don't see a lot of it anymore, but it's big hams, and I say the bone in because they do the ones without the bone now. They just, I don't know, it's different. It's different. You can save the bone and make soup after as well. After all the hams done, you can use
Yeah,
the,
yeah.
the bone for soup. But those hams you should cook like they do like the spiral hams now. It's all right, but the skin on these hams that had the bone in them, that's what also made the ham. So when you would cook the ham, you'd make your own glaze to it, and you'd have to like I want to say like every 10 minutes, you'd go back in, grab the brush, and baste just like you're basting the turkey, but for the ham, same thing. Make sure the glaze is still on it, and when it come out, a lot of people do like a honey mustard, or, you know, something like that, but. Uh, Again, for me, brown sugar, some soy sauce to it,
Mm.
some a little bit of mustard. Spend money on the good mustard. Don't get the nothing against the other mustard, but spend some money on some good mustard.
What's the good mustard?
Grey Poupon.
Grey Poupon.
Yeah, man, spend some money on some good mustard.
Is
Get
that
that stuff.
okay? Because that's got like the mustard seed.
Yep, yep, yep. It's good to it. Yeah, man, and then
right.
comes out golden brown, and then your sauce is it's gonna look a little darker because it's gonna caramelize on top of the skin, and
Mm.
not all the skin is gonna be nice and crispy when you get into it, but the parts that cook the right way, without the rest of it burning, is gonna be nice and crispy when you take it off. And then the best part is after the next day, because everybody knows Thanksgiving leftovers are top tier. Uh, when you take parts of the ham, even the skin that's left, and you make another little sauce with it and fry it in like soy sauce. Uh,
Turkey slices,
it's
fried
also
turkey
called,
slices.
oh man, I'm telling you, no, ham slices, bro.
Oh, ham
Ham, ham,
slices.
ham.
Sorry. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but turkey as well though. Like turkey sandwiches though. Like man, turkey sandwiches the day after Thanksgiving, super fire, super
Mhm.
fire. Or you can just kind of cut it up and mix it in with your turkey or your stuffing. Warm that mug up. Stuffing is top tier, bro.
I love stuffing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
stuffing's so good.
I'll stovetop during the
I was just
year.
about to say,
Yeah,
I'll take it. I'll take it. Box stuffing. I'll homemade stuffing. If
yeah.
you're making stuffing, yeah. But yeah, man. Lumpia is also super favorite of mine during Thanksgiving. It's not like a.
What is the inside of the lumpia?
It depends on who's making it. You could do like a lot of people do grounded pork
Okay,
or ground beef, and then
nice.
you season it the way you want to season it. You know, not too much to it, but and
What?
then you can like kind of shave carrots into your meat.
Yeah,
Go. And then you yeah put
yeah.
some
Have some
vegetables.
vegetables.
Some people do vegetable lumpia, which I call a skinny egg roll. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Uh, they'll, they'll do that. Yeah. Oh my gosh. And then the desserts. My niece here, uh, who I'm sorry I left my other job. We worked together, and I'm sorry I left you at the other job, no, no. But she in Hawaii, they make something called pumpkin crunch. It's not pumpkin
Mm.
pie. It's not. It's I'm telling you. But my niece Oriana makes some of the best pumpkin crunch I've ever tasted. Uh, if I have a chance when I come up to visit you guys, I'll buy the ingredients and I'll pay her and ask her to make it so you guys can actually taste it. But it is amazing, and that's a Hawaii staple around Thanksgiving. And so pumpkin crunch, I know we're gonna have some for our Thanksgiving. That's gonna be good. Um, Pumpkin pie is pretty good too, man. You know, we do have the traditional stuff like uh
This is all at your Thanksgiving.
oh yeah, man. So what we usually do is we pick one house out of all the siblings, and then we'll all kind of go over there.
Nice.
This year's gonna be a little different. My younger sister, she just had twins. Shout out to her. She's a grandma now, and they're gonna go spend time with my
Mm,
niece's in-laws, I guess you would say. Uh, so the twins can have both of their families around for their first Thanksgiving.
cute.
So they'll probably stop by. They won't be there, but other than that, all of us get together. All my siblings, Tweety, and maybe Natsu might be here. My other sister Issa, everybody in that house, which is a lot of people, and then my sister here, Messi, all of us here at the house. My parents are here, so and then family friends. That thing about my sister and my brother-in-law is if you don't have anywhere to go for Thanksgiving, the door is always open for you guys to come through. So I'm pretty sure there'll be
Nice.
a couple of people who not they don't have anywhere to go, but maybe no one to spend Thanksgiving with. And Thanksgiving is one of those holidays that it's better spent with other people, I think. So, you know, hopefully everybody has somewhere to go or someone to be with, or if not, hit me up. We'll figure things out.
Oh,
Yeah. I'll send you to Lance's house.
I will not be here. All right. That's our week of Thanksgiving episode, week 13 in the NFL. The NFL season's almost over. Don't worry, Raider fans. Don't worry, Charger fans.
We're not worried, okay? We're not.
It's like
We're
we
we're
are
we're
watching
past worries.
basketball.
We're past worried. I'm into college football and college basketball right now. So
Yeah, happy
yeah.
Thanksgiving to everybody. Thanks for tuning in. We are very grateful for you yeah, supporting and
Yes.
sending in your questions and playing a
That's
part.
the reason.
My bad. Man, what a horrible. I just thought no one answered it. It'd been days. I was like, oh. Uh
Oh man.
but
You
he
know
was
what?
talking about Wemby. And I was like, oh, okay, we'll talk about this next week when
Uh,
I
Also, Let us know in the comments what you guys are thankful for this Thanksgiving or this holiday season, please. Those are the kind of comments that make the world go round. Let us know what you're thankful for.
Yeah,
What are you thankful for, Lance? One thing you're thankful for.
my phone
I
keeps
think
me together.
there you go.
All the
There you go.
scheduling, all the notes, all the appointments, all the tea times.
I love it. Oh my God.
uh,
Love
gotta be better. What about you? One
it.
crazy thing you're thankful for?
One crazy thing I'm thankful for. The Pokemon machine that gives me Pokemon cards
This guy,
when it
every
doesn't give.
machine I've hit at multiple stores is sold out. We were on the way out of Fred Meyer's today, and the person in front of me was scrolling up and stopped to like scroll up, and I was like, "Oh, thanks for doing that." And I was just like, "Oh, sold out, sold out." Yeah, yeah.
Man, telling you,
Some
you gotta
people
get there at the
just,
right time. I just
yeah.
picked this up today, so I got this today. So
What?
yeah, I'm telling you,
So yeah, it happened.
yeah, it happens. I mean, some people just walk in the light,
Now I was
Lance.
gonna say some people just living right, and we hope you guys are too. You know,
Amen.
do what you do. Appreciate you guys for listening. For Coach Forrest, I'm Lance. This has been the Ballinesian podcast here on the Polytickin Network. Stay hydrated, stay blessed, stay ballin', love and light. Peace. Say
Oh, I can't anymore.
it.